welcome. You're watching dbmnTv. This is Abigail R. Carmelim bringing you the news and events from Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. Pastor Yashan Boklang releases Kaching Job album. Speaker Thomas inspects the Legislative Assembly under construction. Students march forward to fight tuberculosis and create general awareness. And BSF Meghalaya seizes 2 persons with betel nuts worth 90 lakhs. And now the news in detail. Pastor Yashan Boklang Rintathyang, who manages the Church of Jesus Christ in Riyadh Samthia, on the 13th March released a music album entitled Kajing Job in Shillong Press Club. Pastor Yashan Boklang informed that the lyricist of the music album is Wan Prang Walang, and the songs consist of mesmerizing sounds and meaningful lyrics which contextualize the life of every human being in the world to fight back against bitter experiences they may encounter. He added that no problem can be too big to be solved. God, our Creator, will take over if we surrender. He added that people will accomplish what they desire only with the intervention of God, and therefore the music album will lift the spirits of the listeners and fill them with divinity.
Khasi worship album yang worship ministries yang kebalan Chris Khasinews kala penkre kala tho kala dat ya kaman record ini ki top jirai ki ba long ki jirai juga jimani ba ke jero ublay ki ba ki sor jingi ba ki ba tin jingi ba tin khasi jingi ya ka kerteng janga gadi Yashan Boklang Rintathyang but syarai yang kebalan Chris support Khasinews but hari ini nyawan langkum kebalang ringkat buat kerja syakri jaga jimani buat kerja roh ban seolang saya baru ki para nongshong senong jaga ni kan nongba ni kerja kerja ni ba semua yuble bala pala bala ai sini ka jingla yang begin pedang nunggu ini sur ini jirwai ini bala tho ba ini ba yang jing pala ka chung lala yang kaban ruai ki min kong shwa ki balang ni jung ba ni rasung tho ba nomor kali ayom ko jung play kini ki ruai hi ki long ki ruai ki ba yes ki ba connect la nomor la ni ki ba yes no ba ka do no jung ki breu jing kham tam e nomor ba ka long ki tin tan rai jing ki so tan rai jing ba ki long share ki ruai ki ba bala ni ba ni mani si shai breu da ka do no jing ba ro a men sim ba na ka ji si sha de kum ta ni si ka jing ki man ko ba krau ko balang Christopher Santia ni wa banyak sang, wa banyak bentalang bak ki pan usul baru juga negeri ini. Ni jiruai tu ngingin, blame penon kam, ban I'm in same, ban pen lu pen kelang yang kadang nu jigi brio, dah kata kerja mana boleh, apa kilaban, mana kamen same ada kerja sisa. Ni kum tahan di sini, ayo ba worship ministry juga balang Christmas Santia. Release cakap ni album benyilai katanya ka Jing Job. Kata kalau ini jiruai ki beranda ni ka album. Di ba kidan de ki we ki jiruai ki ba yele tho ba ki boleh lah. Ai ka kena ka kerteng Jing Job. Kada golong ba ha be ni ba kajian inti juga jing syakri juga jimani ba kajiro. Ba tho ini ka jiruai ba wan prang wa alang indar ka ba ni ni por. Rei ma ihi ilong we ni ilong tho i ba bon ki jiruai ka ni album. Wan perang walang kan dia kalau ini kerja persama siam jumblay bahkan GM juga jisari juga jimani bagi jero kadang kerja pelak jumblay yang beliau bikin mat kerja job berkrau boleh ai kamu tak meh kerja itu juga jim siam joki ni kerja tinjuk ki babon ni thamai babon ni jelek ki babon ki beliau ki dan ki jing jingling ai ki jing pisa kat ba ki ayat nanti pada buat ublay kerja juga jingo jimani berjero ki yo punya mani lang ba punya kerkulan yang terai kam tapi ini kejirai kalau long kata kerja bersama sim nak ni kerja long kabu bleu long bleu ai kerja compare ke thama kalau menjurkan uban oro kerja job kawan banyak bleu dan ini bagi syanya am
story long ba club search be ka hapo Spotify yo ini kerja jirai po Spotify Henry lada fi kwa itu di pengiong di pen drive ki pengi la penmi kapan kontak ke office ke juga balang di space te po mau khar gadan pin yo ege niki pen drive ki ba ni la di pen penmi ini kerja jirai po
Kani ka album kalau ada kerja nanti ke bah di Khasinews sih san. Nomor nengkong ke jing tho ke jing rai, ini biksuan senwan. Jing rai kelan nangwan nadu sem arjar kat way kalau dong ke way ke jing rai ke bengi lari record ke album jubilee ke jing. Bah hisor kasih. Kata ke jing rai kalong beli apa non kamai kata ke jing rai kalau kata ke jing rai bengi kau dekat imlak dari sana. Jadi juga tak kalau ke jing pusat mesin sih jung belai bengi nang talk show jing rai bah hisor kita ki jing tan ke jing. But kita ke way hadir ke way ni kita kalau ke bah perawai ngai kikitian juga kata kejurai, kata kalau kejurai beningkong untuk album yang ngemlak dari sana. Kata long husnem kat arjar kat lain yang kata kejurai husnem baka balang jungi kerja ke jubilee kesiar. Mar ke jubilee kesiar ke keren cuma kejing lak dua, baka kejing IA ke jubilee. Kata kejurai hi kalau long kejurai ke benyilayong bentok baka tasuri ka oi jubilee lo alim baik Usman Chan. Bak kata kawan arjar kat lain kita ter kat nangwan kejurai lang te husnem arjar kat pra. Kalau orang kejepit ki apa kalau orang jangan bangun keren begini biasa sakri jauh mana jauh belingim mar kebalang ni erwai ki kalau orang jauh berkerau belingim tab nak ikini recording kaba yang apa ni sam lang ikini pada bagi babon ki bagi ningai ublen kurkui ki lagi yo mana sakri lang yo mana mana lang ublen dari ni jauh hati kumta kejing temu ban record kan rusam arjar kat kendai hi tambah ki nomor baki jing man di balawan itu kepor ni lahaban abswa hadun adab ini kan pandemik di kumta kepor kelaya satu kat sistem hadu bandala hi menyok man dikono diki bandala man pemi iki mentah ni.
The new Speaker of Meghalaya Legislative Assembly, Thomas A. Sangma, went down to the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly, which is under construction, on the 13th March, and with disappointment discovered that the work is still far behind schedule. From his reaction, it is evident that he is not satisfied with the pace of how the construction is done. He informed that he is yet to arrange a high-power committee to supervise the job. He added that the construction for the dome is not yet permitted and he will write to the Indian Institute of Technology IIT Guwahati regarding the issue. The Speaker also informed that he will summon senior officers of the PWD department, the contractor and others involved in the construction of the building to proceed with the work for effective and rapid results.
And all the officers from PWD and they are from the contractor's side also and from Speaker's office also, we have come here for the spot inspection of this assembly building which is being constructed. And first and foremost thing is that the design for the dome structure for the main hall, assembly hall, has not been approved yet. That's what we have come to know, and the decision that we have taken is that we will write to the IIT Guwahati to speed up or expedite the approval of the dome new design for the dome structure, and we will work on it, and we will also call the design associates which has prepared the master plan and the design for the entire building and the entire premises. So we will call them within this week and we will take a decision further. So now these are the main things that we have decided, and also we have to reconstitute the high-powered committee for this completion of this assembly building. So these are the few decisions that we have taken today.
So how long is it going to take for the work to start in full swing?
That we can only come to know when finally the design associates, the contractors and the executing agency, which is the PWD, state PWD, along with the contractors, I have asked them to sit together and decide what are the requirements, what are the further requirements here. Only after their meeting and sitting of the HPC, we will be able to understand. We will be able to give them the timeline actually.
Final question: so, what is the additional amount required for the construction of this?
That also we have not been able to come out with that, because only after the executing agencies, the PWDs and the officials sit together and submit the proposals to us, then only we will be able to tell them, tell you how much more fund will be required to complete this project.
So who all were the part of the meeting today? Could you please tell us?
We have chief engineer from PWD buildings and all their officers, SE, additional chief, executive engineer, and commissioner secretary and secretaries from the thing, and also from the construction site, the contractors are also there.
So, final additional question. So now that you have taken over as speaker, what will be your roles? What do you want to see?
As chairman of the high power committee, heading this high power committee, I think it will be a big role for me to come out with some hard decisions and to ensure that this assembly building is completed within the stipulated time.
To prevent the disease tuberculosis from spreading and to be aware of preventive measures, the District Tuberculosis Office, Riboy District, organized a public rally participated by students, men and women, started by Dr. E. Kalwing from District Transport Office to the District Medical and Health Office in Nongpoh. Students from St. Paul's High Secondary School, Alpha English High Secondary School and Oasis English Secondary School, along with the interested public, forwarded the rally to convey a message to the people on domestic hygiene, to consume nutritious food, to seek preventive measures in order to avoid contracting the disease tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is a curable disease. It can be cured and prevented if the affected and the family members follow proper hygiene with regular medication prescribed by doctors and experts of tuberculosis.
Your relative or your mother, anyone who's pregnant, and anyone who smokes and sits in the room, the child, the fetus itself, had already developed kind of respiratory infection, which later on might lead to tuberculosis. And for this thing, we have so many prevention also that encourage all the pregnant women to go to the hospital to get immunized, because we have immunization also for tuberculosis. But those who are not, they are more prone to such a disease. Okay? And more, next thing is to maintain cleanliness. Everything at home, whether you're poor or you're rich, doesn't matter, but cleanliness meant for everyone. Okay? The cleanliness is very, very important at home first, then in a society, community, and as a whole for the country. So I believe, and I thank you all for taking such a very enthusiastic participation to know about such diseases and to eradicate all one by one, so that it won't hamper our economic, right? Our economy also will increase when we are all healthy. So with these few words, I thank you once again, and I believe that you go ahead and spread the news, the good news, to your community. Thank you.
On 12 March 2023, vigilant troops of 172 Battalion BSF Meghalaya obstructed a truck carrying huge quantity of betel nuts worth ₹90 lakhs from the bordering area of East Janta Hills district. Both the persons were apprehended and betel nuts were seized, as none of them could neither justify the presence of huge quantity of betel nut in the truck, nor could they produce any valid documents regarding the consignment. Both the apprehended persons are residents of Karimganj, Assam, and supposedly they were coming from Kalaint area when intercepted by BSF. The arrested persons along with the seized items were handed over to police station to Umkyang for further action. The eminent leader of Matchaprang movement, Michael Saim, on the 13th March interacted with the press persons in Shillong Press to present a demand to the government to forward amendment regarding the shares of property in Khasi families. He added, it should be made a law that all the offsprings of the family is entitled to the family property and other possessions, and not solely the daughters, but it should be extended to the sons of the family as well. To justify his demand, he added that the people need to unite for the common cause, then only the demand will be met. The financial status, the growth and development of the family will maximize if the sons of the family also inherits the family possessions and not sent empty-handed.
Thì mình ta nạc lên dung nghị mà chẳng là school day bắn nhà mi bạch bạ nó bắn ban support ni bạch bạ ban pelong ai nó yang ni ka ai pelong ai nó yang ni ka ai ban ai bentalang ni kun baro bat kente bat senrang thì hang ni kidon katu kan ni himat bangi kwa pan ai ban support mo bangi campaign halor kini himat beli bangi don kam yang kini kaan ban ai bentalang tiga mat kawan kong kelong ba pi ka partai bro koi telun halor ke economy the whole world revolves around the economy nei ye halor ka partai bro koi telun halor ka khai pateng kamai gaji tayo hakot ti kiri baklan ka khai pateng kilong ki ri baklan kumngi im ta kum Amerika USA ni beli ke USA ka klan kelong ba ekonomi suka klan im tang ikum ka Germany ni ikum ka Israel ni ikum ka what ka China ro China 70 years back ni China kan keditang ka developing country yong ri China mta ka dika one way ni superpower but way ni daw pa ka di superpower ka di ba ka klan ki economy ye halor kan ni ka phang so ba kum kajak beri jungi ru dan lagi kuat kajak beri jungi trip nyawasa ka di berklan ni hap berklan ka kai pateng jungi dikap pat kelong ba kam kadang ka unemployment ka jela jungi rei mata kumlo ki bar jela pat kiwan sini hiyo kam hiyo lat ban kamai hiyo ban seng kam najong di hadu ba kumakalong ta ikum ba kibat maki ka khai pateng donga jela jungi di kawai na gidaw bang isyam balay kalong ni kalong ba kani kat kom yo pateng jungi ai pateng jungi kalong tang iwei khon hakoy kayeng kat ba kiwei khon na du ka khun kan thai ban kong ba ar balai khun senrang kin yo bai seng bai dam di na kani gidaw ba badan a lot of economic opportunities ni jela jungi ba bar jela pat yo lat ban banrung ban sim kabui ni ki lat badan ni marbale baki khunjungi kimdon kata ka seng kadang na dun yeng bakin lek saka khai ke pateng di yakini hapo haka english ni ikot ka disguise unemployment employment kadon nei re mar baki kimple ki lat na kadang dustur jungi ikot ka disguise unemployment Isong ni, sendu kisam lah jungi ban bat hidalade ka lat kamai gaji kajela jungi kawai ni menta aku makalong menta nei ni khun kam tangi khun senrang tang si kham ka khndo ban ong di jong hari mala bano nadu nei ti kumno gi nong gani gari jonga mo gani gari jungi khadu bu songkha di sisi makam dai gari jonga tamak taka munsim ikun ta fighting spirit nei ban banong ban nyadai gari nei katelot no em ringi yong balada usenrang hi ula ban ong nadu nei yem ke jonga gari jonga tamud dar fi ong ba dan makni itu jaga jonga te habi khunam ti kumju ni sung ba kani ka jingai bentalang hi khun baro kham kami khun senrang kan penim yang kata munsim ikun tu fighting spirit ke juri jungi marsisin ba ong jonga tamun dar fikni kita mahap yakon sim kam de jonga kadi jungi khadu usongkha te kam dodon ne kata munsim ne nong bang ni kun malong mataw naga mizo ki kilong patrilineal ni tang kilong patrilineal andre mat ka bentaru ki kun senrang ki yo daru ne tra findi ble ka border issues Nagaland Mizoram Manipur ki kloy ban da ya ka jalal jong ye long ni yung bala ajak beriu ripat ajak kini ajak beriu ripat jadi benjok persak ni jikun persak ini bor bana ba radi yangi bangin bat hino ya kai pateng ni jila mar ko long tak influx wan bele Ubrio yo ban kamai, tu yo ban song. Lalu suan kumni wan sini yo la ban kamai, tu lei ban song ni ri. Jadi influx ini semua ba bun ketiga economic factor. Balai ba influx ke jor kan ini, tolong ba ki yo la ban kamai na terapi yo ban. Sa ni jelas ni. Dia nyom ni ngidon kam kerki ban penklan nya terpeng jungi khun jungi kam tam ki khun chenrang. Tang ban nadu na yi yang kila ban ong jonga. Mo. To. Ngatai kile I tu slogan jungi ni. Ngimi na keju ka kho. Beli badan tami we nom yo. Ai bentai ki khun baro lang kenthei ba chenrang. Haga pertai keduk kam menta, keduk kam nak kadang kam sokar. Lade ingi ingin pai sa kam na jong. Bat dan kam ban penkelan do keninga rekom ai beta jungi kadang ba. Nadu na ingin yo ka, bai seng bai dang, bangi laban. Bat haladi ka sai pateng. Jika jingkat pat jungi ye kimi pa. Mentabun kimi pa kwa I song kha ba klan terpen. Mo. Kwa benyo sakudum ba klan terpen. Yang pen klan so terpen jung kun senang na jong na yin. Nang bola ban kit ban ba ya ka yin ka sem jung koi kurba. Ri mentang kwa tung sakudum ba klan terpen kun senang na jong bat ni pen klan terpen. Di kam song nya kata. Ia dustul jungi ba don ki yeng di bom don kun kan thei don tang kun chin ram tang siap ki mi pa kon ga kur ka kni lot itu ki ka yeng ka sem bar khot jung ka yeng adu ba ki kun chin ram oi sa suro bat kni ka ja bun sin ki ni kun chin ram lawan ki nu ingi banyak kren ro ni benta ba tang siap ki mi pa tam ga kur kawan ka kni lot bat tu yeng bagi sa bagi im hirang ba hantu kawan ka kur ka kni lo. Dia fi house nam 1982-83 sa kur ba ngilami no na KSU. Dia katungan ni ngut nangina yang di khat barim dong KSU. Nyesong bat ka koi ka kunhon ka batip ka Tribal United Front. Yakni ka Tribal United Front na ram na iba wifel Shillong. Di ngilai keren bah lor ni benda. But hari ni keren jungi tinggi draft ni koi bill keban ye keren lor ni benda. Ban ai benda lem ye khun hak di bat ka self acquired property. Na try to self acquired property kadi no kamde ka ancestral kadi self acquired property. Di hadin ketu ye draft ni bill but hak tu ko por iba belum CM jangan Khasinews council di Bakstar wan yang. Dia kini ke bill ngidang perkat ba niat lembaga desi council kan. Di Henry kini ke bill pat Kasim Tino ke State Legislative Assembly. But in 1984 ni dia kini ke bill lah introduced for assembly but house nam but dia kini ke bill ke baksteng ke Meghalaya succession to self-acquired property, kasi enjoying their special. Namun kan amend ni, bahkan warna ini ketin equitable. No, mat equitable pun sini kibri kita perkat bah equitable kamut equal, kamut markan jo. Jadi, takung ka dictionary meaning jong ketin equitable, bat kamut fair and just. Kasong hajing start jong big pa man ay no kat no. Di lada jisno ba, di ban ay kun kat du. Kini kan kenum kang nomor beli ni penon kam ni clean equitable. No. Di ni kwa ba kini kan kentup lang ini clean equitable. Kenang ba kaniada kenang ba kum om mata iki ya kayeng bom dan kun kan the. Badan tang kun senrang suraru. Kini kan kaniada ba sisin ba ai lang ni kun senrang tamut mdon su balapan kini. Mdon su kikur ni kini kita ki balapan kini itu property itu ai di kini pa. Asen kemenjur nu governor apply tarik May 1986. But la publish through Gazette of Meghalaya haka 3 June 1986. Di yakni ka an ban ai bantalang Bible yang self-acquired property along an nadu 1986. Tinre kat penangya kipur kat penangya kisnam tu nilap ba kani self-acquired property ban kanda pois ki khun jongki ka kala ancestral property yang marhi khun ke kamdai ka self-acquired property jongki gadi chukmi pa kena pois ki khun ba ka kelas ancestral kena long ancestral property ban kalik yang sang khun khadu ni di dena ni ka daw bangis ngo ba hak ding an don kam ban include lang both ancestral but both self-acquired but ka ancestral property. Di dena ni ka daw ba house nam arajar kamat saprang ka launch ni ka campaign ni ba hak ni ka an 1986 they ban include lang ya ka ancestral property apo ka ding an kenang ba ikmi hikpa kila ban will Bible ya ka property ka beri ka self-acquired but ka ancestral. Mungkin juga ni ka an kalong ban penklan ya ka khai poteng jong jai bagi ju. Ye bat ban penklan ya ka khai poteng ni don kam baga government kan wanra ka amendment hak ni ka an of 1986 ba kumbuong mane bakan wanra bakan insert ya kan ketin equitable but ka ancestral property hak ni ka an. Ye mentang ila launch kena campaign ban let si pat ba ban pan support ni pat ba di mentangin long meeting bagi NGOs no mi NGOs but ni khot lang what if itu ba persya ai kena anu ya kena jing tungi kenang bang ila ban pensai ya ki beli bengi don kami kena ai di hakani meeting bangin khot meeting NGOs hadir ngin long sing public meeting geleng-geleng di khot bat ngi aware namar nyo so bat don ki ba ong ba tin persa ni kan ti rei babun na ki ti persa namar babun kim so tu di namar ba hakaje kendu jingi khamtam gi long kemi am babun na ki dangmut ba keni ka tin equitable kamut equal ti yong mata ngi don laingut equal ngi don koi gi yeng kumno ngin divide by 3 tingin nak batai kemud you tu tin equitable the sabun kan tiba kesan ban ngi ong ba ini tin equitable ru im khang la ya ka yeng na ri kwa ban ai khun khadu ka song ha jing start mi pa ban ai kum ong mane yanu kan nu thai kun kan thai bin kong kala abyang na dong sedong kun ba ar kadang buna jing yo ni ko ikan pe kan yang tu yanu ban ai kan nu ye di ta ba ni.
Prestun Tinsong, Deputy Chief Minister of Meghalaya on the 13th March, made it clear and precise that Mukro is still under the jurisdiction of Meghalaya. This clarification by Prestun was made against the claim of Himanta Biswa Sharma, the Chief Minister of Assam over Mukro. Prestun informed that he recently accompanied the Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma to Delhi. They met with the Finance Minister and she promised to assist with finance as usual. He confidently exclaimed, as of now, the state is not in any kind of crisis. He added that they had met with the Vice President and other government officers of the Indian government.
We went to Delhi these few days back, and as courtesy, we met the Honorable President, and also we met a few more leaders, including the Honorable Finance Minister. We discussed about the financial position that we have in the state. And it's very positive from her side. She will also be with us, bailing us out as far as financial position is concerned.
So what is it called, financial position? Is it bad?
No, not bad at all. Not bad at all. But what I'm saying is, she's very, very supportive to us. Okay? Yeah, thank you. And the rest you can. I don't know why such statement made by the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam. Because now we are in the process of stepping into the second phase of talk. I personally feel he should not say that. But let me tell you one more thing. and very clearly that Mukro area falls under Meghalaya.
Will you be registering a protest letter to Assam, sending a letter?
Not necessarily, because the talk will start again. The talk will start again, so just wait for that. One is very clear, Mukro is well within Meghalaya. It's very, very clear, and it is even till this moment under the position of Meghalaya. So it is very clear, Mukro is well within Meghalaya.
So when likely the government will reconstitute the regional committees to take forward the second phase of border?
Yeah, we will walk out because our priority is has to be initiated now. We have already made it very clear to the people of the state that the second phase of talk will start very soon, so we will walk it out accordingly.
The Confederation of Riboy People's Cooperation on the 13th March selected their new office bearers, the President Bandari Rintathyang and 5 others Vice President, including Karbius Lingdo, Fairly Teron in charge of the Eastern Zone area, Prangkupar Sotun in charge of the Central Zone, Ivanasar Shilla in charge of the Northern Zone and Gershom Hutt in charge of the Western Zone. The post of the General Secretary was taken over by Marcus Makri, Assistant Secretary Morris Lingdo, Finance Secretary Shining Star Kintala, Assistant Finance Secretary Ivan Silyang, Publicity Secretary Roland Lingdo, along with other members, office bearers of the corporation. The new office bearers were confirmed by Doris Sulin and MD's AIM, advisors of the corporation.
Nga kerpat yepi gim noilam gi memban na ki khot khamtam gi khot gi bere na unit gi circle pihapan simkhya ya ka kam noilam kade kam ba kordar bat ke ba kongsan ba pintre na ga benta imlam salam ba pintre na ga benta shnong ka thau jumpi han imla bunne pram gi ba he re ge ga ba songnom kum gi unit gi circle khapsim ya ga benta ba pihapan kintiu ye kisamla po shnong go jumpi pihapan kintiu ye ki hep ki bered ak shnong go jumpi lada pila bne tanggo go program kum go football pila bne ki talent show pila bne dancing competition kita gide ki benta ba ki unit sirger ki rekam apo ki unit jumpi pihapan tre stom na ga benta na ban kintiu ya sap ko phong apo ki shnong go jumpi kata gade ka benta ka bakum ki unit ki circle ya bantre te kum kasang hi nagalang kasanda budi nginang perkhat chuyo ek issue ki bakham he nang nei shikmat ki ba yadai bat ge jingdun kam jong kadang riboy kum bakren advisor mana ngisongsi iskadaya ngisongsi namar balai santli ki konsensi ki dan riboy district laingut kemle ki badan chakne ka ruling party armut ki badan opposition nai ki basongsi tangway minister na po riboy ro kimla panay adu kata ke jisha iben jong kadang riboy ke jungi arngot gire ge mele da NPP way na ke UDP rai tangway minister ne ke sarkar kurang mata kamla panay ya kadang riboy ke jungi kalau ge bang isha le silang isha pe cuman takarau ngikum gino yalam sang balang nyapan simkya nang ne khmat ye ki issue bo pher khamtam apo kadang riboy ke je ke jungi bangi way po way bukhat jong ke jai pendreu ngimdai ban kanrandel ngimdai ban thya thai ngimdai ban longi samla ki bajai tu ban train na menta ke imlang ke salang ya ban khanya la de menta ki issue ki ba khman khamtam me kate ka mo khamtam ke jikran jong ba perston den song ya ga block 2 menakane wong ba block 2 kalangat sam amdalele nakang kasangin persajur ke block 2 kamdai ban ngat sam kadai apa ka dong riboy ke jungi berkedai ke bentar ke penangahap apa ka Meghalaya.
On the 13th March, the Garoland State Movement Committee held a meeting at Simsangre, East Garo Hills to constitute an eastern zone for East Garoland region. The meeting was chaired by co-chairman Balkaran C.H. Marak and addressed all the members present in the meeting. Addressing the meeting, he acclaimed that the Garoland state is for next generation to preserve Garo's identity and to protect all rights, that is the land, culture, traditions, economic, language, religion, political rights. In the meeting, they also selected executive members, which includes the chairman, Shri Janda Bolori Marak, Co-Chairman Shri Nathaniel Cheran Momin, General Secretary Salbish Mongsrang Sangma, Assistant General Secretary Martin Sangma, Chief Organizing Secretary Jamsing Sangma, Organizing Secretary Christbert Sangma, Publicity Secretary Salman Dawa Sangma, Information and Public Relations Secretary Tandit Marak, Accountant cum Treasurer Howard Agitok Sangma, Naseng Marak, Sengmit Marak, Lucky A. Sangma, Achinak Koksi Sangma and Rutherford M. Sangma. So viewers, with that we have come to the end of today's edition. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.